So our students who are selected for this program will start the degree next year in April.
Okay.
And they will be undertaking a 3-year Bachelor of Science degree in central banking, where they'll be covering topics that are critical to central bankers, such as monetary policy, which speaks to inflation.
A very good morning to you. Yes, it's still 11:12. So if you're thinking lunch already, I know that colleague who has lunch just before lunch. I hope you know that colleague. But it's fair to say if you are, it's okay because it's a Friday after all, and maybe you're working half day. Talking half day and everything in between. I've got somebody joining us in studio from the Bank of Namibia. She's a technical expert, international relations and sustainability there. Miss Naufiku Hamunime, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Chante. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I am definitely about to have a chat with you about something very, very exciting. And this is really, I think, something that one or two other people have been, they've either seen on your socials or they've been chatting up. But there's always that friend. They plug you, but they don't give you all the info you need, right? And we're thankful that you are actually here and we can get all that info. There's an undergraduate bursary opportunity that the Bank of Namibia, in collaboration with the Deutsche Bundesbank, actually are having, and it's currently underway. Let's talk about what motivated the Bank of Namibia to collaborate with Deutsche Bundesbank for this undergraduate bursary program.
Yeah. No, thanks so much, Chante, for the question. So the Deutsche Bundesbank is the central bank in Germany.
Okay.
And they've been one of the Bank of Namibia's longest standing partners. So when we recently renewed our cooperation agreement with them, the governor of the Bank of Namibia, Mr. Johannes Gavachab, skillfully negotiated with the leadership of the Deutsche Bundesbank for them to allow Namibian students to actually be accepted and enrolled at the university.
Look at that.
So it's a really exclusive opportunity that we're offering because this university only targets German students who end up working at the central bank in Germany.
Okay.
So this is an exclusive one-time offer and opportunity that we have to actually get Namibians into this university and really be trained and skilled and equipped to become, the best of the best central bankers in the world. And so this is a fully funded bursary opportunity that we're providing where we will be sending Namibian students to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in central banking in Germany.
All right. Talking about that, I know somebody's sitting there and they're like, wait, did I hear central banking? Is that me? But wait, I'm not too sure. Eligibility criteria is usually one of those factors where we all want to get into. Now, you have to be Namibian. But you also have to be 21 years and younger, amongst many things, really. But there's one part that really caught my attention, and it's the German proficiency. Yeah. Why is the proficiency in German, specifically the B2 level, a requirement for applicants interested in this bursary?
Yeah. So we are looking at candidates that have quite a good level of German proficiency, and this is because 75% of the program is taught in German. So you need to be able to understand banking, finance, monetary policy, all of those things in German, and only 25% is offered in English. So we're looking for candidates who have an intermediate to advanced level German proficiency. And in addition to that, we also have other requirements. Ideally, we'd want candidates who are proficient when it comes to math. And then you're eligible to apply for this program if you have you've graduated high school with a German high school diploma. Alternatively, if you have gone through the Namibian system and you have a Namibian senior secondary certificate at an AS level, as long as you've completed your first year of university, you're also eligible to apply for this. But the most important thing is that we're looking for passionate Namibians who really want to contribute towards Namibia's economic development. People who want to, make sure that they are contributing to the Namibian society and economy. Those are the kind of students that we're looking for.
That's you she's talking about, and I know you're thinking due dates and how can I apply. Don't worry, we got a whole lot coming up. It is the Crossover 99 FM. We're talking to Miss Naufiku Hamunime, who really has us psyched up. If you lived under a rock and you're only hearing about this morning, I'm glad you tuned in because don't worry, you're not far behind. At least you now know the actual drill. And for you that got it from your cousin, you also have a couple of unanswered questions now actually answered by Ms. Hamunime, who actually just joined us, making sure that if you thought your cousin was lying, she's certifying that is indeed what the Bank of Namibia is doing, giving you an opportunity that is to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in central banking in Germany. We'll be back. 99 FM, your inspiration station. We're talking about that Bank of Namibia collaboration with Deutsche Bundesbank for that undergraduate bursary program that you actually got to hear about. Yeah, we have Miss Naufiku Hamunime making sure that it is certified. You're not hearing it from a second person. She's technical expert, international relations and sustainability, so you know we're hearing from the horse's mouth. Now, earlier we spoke about the motivations behind the collaboration, but there's also another aspect, that I'd want you to highlight for us. And if you can, please elaborate on what the Bachelor of Science in Central Banking program actually entails and the skills it aims to develop in students.
No, thanks so much for that question. So our students who are selected for this program will start the degree next year in April. And they will be undertaking a 3-year Bachelor of Science degree in central banking, where they'll be covering topics that are critical to central bankers, such as monetary policy, which speaks to inflation and how central banks set interest rates. We'll be looking at topics such as financial stability, banking supervision, so essentially regulating the banks in your country, and then also payment systems and digital transformation. And the key thing about this program is really it's going to combine theory and practice to make sure that the students are skilled with the knowledge to contribute effectively to the operations of a central bank.
All right. Another thing, also, something I'm thinking about, and I think would also just allow us to see the broader vision when it comes to the Bank of Namibia is how does the bursary opportunity align with the Bank of Namibia's broader goals for Namibia's financial and central banking sectors?
Yeah, so at the Bank of Namibia, we really see this scholarship opportunity as part of our larger goal to foster a financially secure and resilient Namibia. And to do that, you need to have a workforce that is equipped with future-proof knowledge and is able to really position Namibia as a global player when it comes to monetary policy, when it comes to financial stability, and also technology and innovation. And at the Bank of Namibia, since 2022, we've really been aggressively pursuing a digital transformation strategy. And our governor in particular is quite passionate about making sure that we are building up the next generation of central bankers. So this scholarship really is part of the bank's broader effort to make sure that we are building a future-proof workforce that is actually equipped with the skills and the knowledge to make sure that, our economy and our financial system is at the forefront of where the world is heading.
All right. Well, you will be taking that lead because you now know what exactly is required of you. Maybe just one of those last things I want to touch on is, can you explain the support structures available for bursary recipients while, they study in Germany? I mean, for some, it could be the first time in a country like that. For others, it could be vacation vibes, and now the mission would be different.
So the bursary is really super comprehensive in terms of the benefits. So we will be covering full tuition, inclusive of also providing airfare, accommodation, study materials, and also living expenses. We want to make sure that our students are able to fully focus on their studies. They will have support from Bank of Namibia colleagues and also our counterparts at the Deutsche Bundesbank. And I think a key thing just to re-emphasize is that we're really looking for grade 12 learners who are matriculating this year, or alternatively, if you've matriculated in the past 3 years, you're also eligible. Or if you're a current university student who's finished your first year and you happen to be fluent in German and also have proficiency in math, please do apply. The deadline is the 30th of November, so you have up until the end of this month.